Greetings, YouTube. Happy Sunday. I always get a little nervous when I see Tier 4 Catalyst cash offers available because they tend to be some of the worst values of the year. What I mean by this is that with the Glory Store introductions and the prices continuing to be lowered, which is a pro player move, for a long time the Glory Store didn't exist. I think it's really important to give Kabam credit on that because they've lowered the price of getting things like Tier 4 Basics, even now, Tier 5 basic catalyst fragments, Tier 2 alpha catalyst. So because of that, when you look at something like a Tier 4 catalyst cash, you've got to ask yourself, how much is this really worth in 2019, almost 2020, right? We're, golly, less than a month away from starting a new decade. And I would argue that for many players, given how great the Glory Store is, combined with this very relevant point about the daily login calendar, which gives you a Tier 4 Class Catalyst Crystal every month for free just by logging in. But unfortunately, that is the 1 out of 6 RNG-based, class-based crystal. You don't get to choose your class. This kind of thing always makes more sense to me if they do something that they've done before, and that's the Tier 4 Class Catalyst Selector, where you can choose one of the class of your choice. And I still, even if they put that out there, I don't think it's worth $20. I think for this minimum, you need 5 Tier 4 Basics and probably 2 Tier 4 Class Catalysts for $20. And that's pretty cool because, well, back in the day, a Tier 4 Class Catalyst was so rare because taking 4 stars to rank 5 was everything that they could charge $100 and get people to snatch that up. But when we look at this, it is a cash, which means there are multiple levels, and this is no different. And in this case, the Advanced Tier 4 Catalyst Cash, 5 Tier 4 Basic, and 3 Tier 4 Class Catalysts is the same price as Tony Stark's briefcase, which is, $30? So you're spending $50 at this point on 4 Tier 4 Class Catalyst crystals that can't get you even one guaranteed of your choice, and not to mention the fact that we also have some of the worst gold values ever. Like, not just this year, ever. 150,000 gold for $50 is almost criminal. And then purchasing this bundle will unlock the ultimate Tier 4 Catalyst Cash, which is now the same price as an Odin, right? $50 plus Black Panther's Treasure, which is an additional $50, gets you the ultimate disappointment Tier 4 Catalyst Cash. 1 Tier 2 Alpha, wow, which we saw that price tag of that thing come down to like $20 a piece. Now 1 Tier 2 Alpha is $100, and 5 Tier 4 Class Catalyst Crystals. Again, it's crystals plus 250,000 gold. This is an offer that I might, maybe have expected at the beginning of 2017, maybe in January of 2017, and this would have been a C- grade 2 years ago, almost 3 years ago. But now it's almost 2020, and 2017 called, and they want their offer back. In fact, I think that's probably an appropriate title for this offer review, because if you have now in the game what you know exists, which is the Tier 4 Class Catalyst Selector, and you know the people who are going after this, because don't get me wrong, there are people who are desperate for Tier 4 Basic and Tier 4 Class Catalyst, the people who are trying to become uncollected before Tuesday, as we have covered on this channel, that we're going to get a special gift, depending on your progression, to celebrate the 5th anniversary of MCOC on Tuesday. So maybe you think taking, say, that Stark Spidey to rank 5 as a 4-star versus rank 4 to take on the Collector will be the push you need to get to become uncollected. I get that. We've all been there. But the problem is that even if you were to spend $100 on all 3 tiers of this offer, there's no guarantee you get even 1 Tier 4 tech catalyst, because it's random, it's class-based, when they really should be giving you Tier 4 Class Catalyst selectors now that those exist in the game. So I'm very disappointed in this offer. I believe that it is a F-. It is a negative Infinity and Beyond, sponsored by a very depressed Buzz Lightyear. And I just wish that Kabam would take the opportunity to do what they've created in the game now, which is those Tier 4 Class Catalyst selectors, and give people who are proven, who are maybe trying to become uncollected, or maybe uncollected trying to become Cavalier, and give them the chance to, with money, actually control the fate of those Tier 4 class catalyst crystals, unlike these current crystals, which are 1 out of 6 class based and almost guarantee that you aren't going to get the class that you're aiming for, even though you're going to spend a very, very overwhelming amount of money given the little that you'll get in return, and just the most pathetic amount of gold we've seen in a very long time. So 2017 called, they want their offer back. Don't get this offer. It is one of the worst in not just December, but in the entire year of 2019.